What's going down, guys? Tifa Tom here, and happy Bogan Day, my fellow Australians. Yes, indeed, it is the 26th of January, 2012, which means only one thing. It is Australia Day, the one day where Australians let completely loose, whip shrimps on barbies, compare knives, get drunk, and all of that stuff. Well, and also act very bogan. Well, in Queenslanders' case, they just become what I like to call super bogan. Where, well, I just can't describe it. A super bogan is like a bogan, but more super. If you don't know what a bogan is, my friends, it is, in fact, well, I'd like to compare it to a redneck of America. I'm sure you all sort of know that dramatization. Well, that's the Australian equivalent, really, is a bogan. But, alas, I don't really want to discuss bogans, because they'll probably try and smash me head in. What I want to discuss is the fateful day, 4 years ago, this day. Yes, 4 years ago, on the 26th of January, was my first encounter with the beautiful and charming Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It was the first time I ever got to play a Call of Duty game, and it was love at first sight, let me tell you. It was a hot and sticky day. Me and my two friends were just tired. We'd gone tennising, if that's even that's a word, tennising, and we decided to go back to my friend's house where it was nice and cool. And, you know, try out some of my friend's games. My friend was a bit spoiled. He had the $1,000 PlayStation 3 that he got at launch. So he had a fair few amount of games and quite a fair few amount of controllers. So after, you know, playing through a couple of them, we finally got around to Call of Duty 4, which my friend was just like, yeah, we should try out this game. And I didn't really have much understanding of the genre. So I'm just like, oh, well, I've heard about this game. It's a first-person shooter, I think, and yeah, it's got a good review in the magazine I've got. And my friend's like, yeah, it's really, really good, especially online. Of course, I never actually played online before, and I'm just like, all right, let's give it a go. And we all tried the split-screen multiplayer. We didn't actually try online, but my God, it was amazing. I wanted to sit there and play that game for the rest of the day, and, well, to be fair, we pretty much did. Just all three of us, just free-for-all, just killing each other. I had no idea what I was doing. This is the first true first-person shooter that I played on a console. And I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. Everything, it was so awesome. Needless to say, the moment I got home, I looked up the game, looked at reviews, looked at prices, and the next day went to my local video game store and found out they had none in stock. Sad face. Yes, I was heartbroken. I had travelled all that way to my game store. I couldn't drive at that time, so I had to bus it. It took about 40 minutes, and they didn't have it, and I was a sad little Tifa Tom. So I had to order it online, and, well, actually, it came quite fast. And about 3 days later, my copy of Call of Duty 4 arrived, and I dove straight into the single player. Which, by the way, is awesome in itself. It's not a complete mess like Modern Warfare 2, and it doesn't doesn't kill off some of the major characters in a very cheap way. Modern Warfare 3. And then I moved on to the multiplayer, and, alas, I've been in love ever since. Even though I was utter trash at the game. Yes, my KD is about 0.77. In my defense, though, my connection was not the best. Think permanent red bar, as in my upload speed was about 5 kilobytes a second, my download 15. And if you're American, you probably think those speeds are impossible. If you're Australian, you can understand. Basically, it's a dial-up connection is what I played it on. But even so, even with my crappy connection, I love that game. And I still do. Honestly, I wish everyone would just stop playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, World at War. Everyone should just go on to Call of Duty 4. And I'd be happy. I don't know why. That game, it's just good memories. And That's what Australia Day means to me. Okay, maybe not completely, but you know. It's Australia Day, it's a bogan day. I'm not really a bogan, but maybe I'll try and be a bit more bogan. I have a katana. I could compare that with someone's knife, but that's more Japanese than Australian, isn't it? Anyway, guys, what was your first experience with Call of Duty? Was it awesome? Was it amazing? Were you like, this game's crap, and then you came back to it and you're like, oh my god, it's amazing. Let me know in the comments. If you're Australian, happy Bogan Day, and if you're not, get drunk anyway, because we would.